These headphones have a lot in common. They both have nice designs, they have similar battery life, the same Bluetooth specs, they both support spatial audio with head tracking, and they use the same companion app. But after taking both of these headphones through our extensive lab tests, and after going through our review process, there are some key reasons why you might want to choose one or the other. So let's begin with the new kid on the block. Who should buy the Sony Wear? I think if you are somebody with a larger head, or you just have larger ears, or you prioritize comfort above all, then the Wear is the better choice over the XM5s. I mean, just looking at the headphones, you can see that the Wear features ear cups that are wider and deeper than the XM5s, meaning that the Wear gives you more room for your ears, and the headbands and ear pads also just have a lot more cushion than the flagship XM5s. And on a personal level, as somebody who wears glasses, I found that wearing the Wear, there was a lot less pressure put on the arms of my glasses when I was putting the headphones on compared to the XM5s. So if you're a glasses wearer and you've been struggling to find a pair of headphones that fit comfortably, the Wear is actually a good choice. Besides being more comfortable than the XM5s, the Wear are also a pair of headphones designed for a very specific type of listener. I'm not kidding when I say this, but these headphones were made for people who really love bass. After all, the Wear is the successor to the WH-1000XM5, which were originally designed for people who love extra bass. But what makes these headphones a bass head's dream over-ears? Well, just look at our lab measurements. The Wear already has a greater overemphasis in the bass and sub-bass region compared to the XM5s. And once you press the shiny Alt button on the side of the Wear, you're gonna get even more bass. You press that button a second time, you're gonna get so much bass that the measurement couldn't even fit our standard charts. And if this frequency response doesn't sound quite right to you, well then, just like with the XM5s, you can always go into the Sony Headphones Connect app and EQ the Wear exactly to your liking. If active noise cancellation is a priority for you, then yes, the XM5s provide better performance over the Wear, and you don't have to just take my word for it. Now, looking at our ANC and isolation tests, the Wear does a good job attenuating outside noise, but the XM5s just edge out the Wear slightly by canceling out more noise, especially in the high frequencies, which should lead to an overall quieter commute. Also, if you take a lot of calls on the go, then the XM5's microphone system definitely outperforms the Wear. In ideal conditions, the mics on both headphones sound identical. However, if you are in a windier environment, like outside, then the XM5s do a far better job in rejecting wind and other distracting noise, thus making sure you are heard loud and clear on the other end. If you're somebody who just wants a pair of headphones that sound good out of the box, and you don't want to fiddle with any EQ or custom sound profiles, then the XM5s may be a better option for you over the Wear. Looking at our frequency response charts, the XM5s line up more closely with our preference curve, which is a measurement of what we think sounds good to most people. And on top of that, our virtual panel of listeners scored the sound quality of the XM5s higher than the Wear. To be clear, the Wear does not sound bad by any means. However, based on our tests, and based on my personal experience using both headphones, I feel like most people are likely to enjoy the default sound of the XM5s over the Wear.